the 8 cells you can't delete. Hi, my name is Bob Ricks, and in this video, we'll be talking about 8 cells every Webigami has, but that you can't delete. Now, to be frank, even though you can't delete them, you can still hide them. So not being able to delete them, well, that's not really much of a limitation. But let's talk about these cells and list out the 8 cells you can't delete. Let's get started. So why is it that you have cells you can't delete? The reason is the need to report against different kinds of designs. By having cells that are in common to different kinds of sheets, well, that allows you to report against all those sheets, or at least report against the common cells. So what are the cells that you can't delete? Well, here are the 8 that you can't delete. Number 1. The sheet's creation date. It's automatically created by the sheet. It's on every sheet. Of course, you can hide it if you want to. The flow status of the sheet. That tells you whether the sheet is a draft or it's being shared or it's already been closed. Again, it's automatically created by the Webigami system. You can't delete it, but you can hide it. The from cell. That's the cell WM. Again, the system records who's the creator of the sheet. That's just something automatic. If you want, you can hide that. Another one is the folder of the sheet. Again, that's something that you can hide if you're not using it. Another cell is called the notes cell. That's the cell where you can record notes that you put on the cell. Another one is called the attachment cell. That's the cell that stores all different kinds of attachments related to the cell. Another interesting cell that you can't delete is called the calendar cell. That records different dates for different actions that might be related to the sheet. And then finally, there's a cell called the subject cell, that's WS, and that records the name of the sheet itself. In other words, its subject, which by the way will appear on the home page for everybody. So those are the 8 cells that you can't delete. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave us a comment below or send us a message on our customer support line. We're here to make your operations great.